Hi everyone, it's Sarah and I'm here with my home fragrance Empties for March of 2018. I am going to jump right into it because I don't have very much memory left on my camera, so bear with me please. I do have a Glade Spray in Cozy Autumn Cuddle. This was Heirloom Pumpkin, Caramel, and Spice. This was a nice, semi-generic-y bakery fall scent. I did like it though. I might repurchase it if it came back. I do have, though, a lot of like fall and bakery, winter bakery room sprays from Bath & Body Works, so I don't know if I would repurchase it for sure, but I did like it, so I would consider it anyway. Finished a Fresh Cut Lilacs room spray from Bath & Body Works as well. This was also really good. That I would absolutely repurchase. I definitely like that one. And I think I might have one left in the stash as well. Finished 3 clamshell wax melts, one in Sensational's Apple Blossom. This smelled like winter candy apple body care in the package on cold. It made me sneeze though. I bought it, I want to say in 2015. Kind of made me sneeze, maybe 2016. Anyway. Kind of made me sneeze when it was in my bedroom when I tried to melt it, so I like put it away in the stash. I want to say it was 2015. And then I ended up pulling it out and putting it in my centerpiece and mixing it with Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch and then one other, which I'll show you in a minute, and that ended up being fine. So it didn't make me sneeze in that area. Also finished a Pure Integrity Soy Candles Herb Garden. This is the other one that I melted that and the Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch with. Which this one actually did fairly well. It ended up being semi-backgroundish, but not in a bad way. This was actually kind of on the stronger side. These are very hit and miss with me from Pure Integrity, and I don't know that I'm going to buy them anymore. I haven't bought them for probably a year, but they're a local brand to me. They tend to be more expensive. They don't have sales in the store very often, and they're not that great. I know online has better sales sometimes. They're like a 5-minute drive for me, so I don't know if I would get them again. Maybe when I went through my entire stash, at some point I'll get a couple of them, but I'd only get ones that I know are gonna throw, so I might get a herb garden again, but I don't know. They're very hit and miss. And then I finished a Blushing Pink Petals from Sensationals. This, when you mix it with Vanilla Cookie Crunch, gives you Pink Petal Tea Cake, or almost Pink Petal Tea Cake. It's a Pink Petal Tea Cake dupe. So, and I just love this scent in general. If I can get this again, if they ever brought it back, I would stock up. Like, I would hoard it. It's that good. Even by itself. So, absolutely love that. And then I ended up making, I don't know if you remember, but I bought, I think, 7 jars total. It's every one I could find in the area of Yankee Candle Red Velvet. When it went out to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, I called and went to every store that had them. So I called every store in the area, and then I went to where they had them. Well, I decided to make tarts out of one of those jars. And this was actually a little bit, this was like, I don't know if you can tell where the wax is, but it was right where that like little bit of cloudiness is. That went up to like here in this cup. That was what was left over after I made a bunch of shapes and a bunch of these. That was just a little bit that was left over that I didn't have any other place to put it in another mold, so I stuck it in the bottom of that cup. Decided to melt that. I put it in my hot plate warmer. Let me tell you, that thing threw me out of the house. So that is definitely the way to experience red velvet. It was fabulous. The other 6 jars that I have, I will be tarting. Not right now, but I will be tarting them at some point. One at a time, of course, but that was absolutely fabulous. That is the way to experience a red velvet. Anything red velvet. So, and calorie free too. But that was absolutely great. I would absolutely purchase red velvet again, for sure, and I will definitely be tarting mine because that was absolutely fabulous. This was a Yankee Candle votive in Sunflower. You can see it down there. This is actually an empty Glade candle that I had years ago. I've been cleaning it out and refilling, you know, putting something in it. This would not have tunneled at the very bottom if it was in my appropriately sized votive holders, and that little splash was from me doing it before it was solidified. Actually, that might have been when it melted down. I don't know. Something. If it was in the appropriately sized votive holder that I can't find, I don't know where my votive holders are, it would not have tunneled like that, but I got most of the scent out of there, so, and this is really, really fabulous. It was pretty strong. I have a couple of jars, and my one jar just does not, that I've been started to burn, doesn't smell like it should when it's burning. It smells fine on cold, but I might try to chunk that up because it just doesn't smell right burning. This was fine though. This smelled great. And it was probably a good medium throw, so. Got one Wallflower in Sangria Berry Freeze. I absolutely love this good till the last drop. This was super strong. This was absolutely fabulous, and I'm mad at myself that I only bought one. And I'm mad at myself that I used it up. So, if I ever saw these, I would absolutely repurchase them. And then I have a candle it's from Michael for Body and Soul. It's a peony soy wax candle. I don't know where this came from. Something my mom had. And we just decided to burn it. Who knows? There is a scorch mark on here from my lighter. That's not soot. I would not buy this candle again. That actually is pretty good for what it looked like before when that's resulting from the last two burns. Before, the wax was over here, tunneling all the way down, and there's a little slot with the wick, and it tunneled. And tunneled and tunneled. The scent was about 2. And it stunk, to be honest. It smelled like bad honeysuckles. It didn't smell like peonies at all. This was just gross. I wouldn't buy that again, and I don't even know where it came from. So, something she got as a gift from somebody. I don't know. And we don't even know who it was that gave it to her. Then there is a Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. This is the Hobnail medium jar from Bath & Body Works. A little bit of soot, although it was my fault because I didn't trim the wick the last burn or two. But it went all the way down to the bottom. The scent was probably a good 7. It was absolutely fabulous. Maybe an 8. I loved it. I have one more, I believe, Hobnail. I will be cleaning the glass out, keeping it to use for juice glasses for my kitchen when I move. I've got a bunch of them, but they're already packed, so. And last one is a Strawberry Cupcake from Bath & Body Works. This wasn't a strong scent, but it carried. Burnt all the way down. I tried to light it one more time. Didn't work. It kind of got gross in there. However, it did not. The scent didn't change because sometimes they do that. And the scent will get kind of smoky. Well, this didn't. It just kind of changed color. This was an absolutely fabulous candle. The throw was probably a good 7 or 8 again. However, it's not a strong scent, so that might be some people's issue with this candle. I don't know. It was a scent that carried through the house. You could smell it. It just didn't knock you in the face like Leaves does. But it was a really good fragrance, and I would buy it again, and I do plan on picking some up at some point. Even though I have way too many candles. I've been doing inventory, and I think I'm up to 722 or something, which is more than I thought I had, so, and I still have to do all the Yankee large and mediums, so, I gotta stop buying candles, guys. But yeah, that was a really good candle. I would absolutely buy it again. Yeah, that is it for March's Home Fragrance Empties. I definitely need to work on actually finishing things, because I tend to bounce around between scents so much that I'm not finishing things. And that's probably my issue, because if I just finish things, the candle numbers would go down. So I gotta work on finishing some stuff because I can't take it all with me. But yeah, that's it for my Empties video. Hopefully you liked. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.